job to fight for your job and put an end to trade policies that ship our jobs overseas. John Bocelli, fighting for Ohio families.
I'm John Bocelli, and I approve this message.
Don't worry, we don't let the monsters out until nighttime at Cedar Point. During the day, it's a Halloween celebration, just for little kids and their families. There are all kinds of things to do that are fun scary, not scary scary, including lots of rides and new Planet Spooky. Cedar Point's daytime Halloweekends. The only thing scary about it would be missing it.
Ask a Howard Hanna Smythe Kramer Realtor to feature your home on the Sunday Showcase of Homes. Sunday mornings at 10:30 on News Channel 5.
In crisis, experience matters. McCain and his congressional allies led. Tough rules on Wall Street. Stop CEO ripoffs. Protect your savings and pensions. Obama and his liberal allies mum on the market crisis because no one knows what to do. More taxes, no leadership. A risk your family can't afford.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
It was a crime of unspeakable horror, the rape of a child. The police investigated and made an arrest. The accused rapist was brought to trial, but the prosecutor, Mark Schneider, failed to show up on time. The judge had to dismiss the case, saying it was all about the unprofessional actions of a prosecutor, Mark Schneider. The accused rapist went free. The victim cried. Justice was denied because of Mark Schneider's unprofessional conduct. Mark Schneider, disgraceful.
Now, the Toyota Sports Report.
All right, few will say that this is a winning team, but at least we're not as bad as Cincinnati.
Well, a win is a win, right?
Let's all hold hands. Okay, they got to win. That's what Cornell's doing, right? Absolutely, that's what he's doing. We're off to a bye week now. Your Browns, they're 1-3. 15 days now until the Browns face the Giants on Monday Night Football. But today, it was in Cincinnati. The team in critical condition with a slight heartbeat, and they were willing to beat a winless team today in Cincinnati. Playing without injured quarterback Carson Palmer, who has a sore elbow. Oh, yeah, that's Braylon Edwards playing Guitar Hero. His first touchdown catch of the season, and the Browns are up 10-6. Yeah, it's true. Edwards at 3 catches for 22 yards. Browns catch a break in this contest. There were 7 turnovers between the two teams. Chris Perry fumbles. Cameron Wimbley there for the fumble recovery. Browns looking for more. This time, Kellen Winslow Jr. inside the 5. He had 54 yards today, 5 catches. Would lead to this. Jamal Lewis, he played a good game today, by the way. Looked great on the opening drive. Too bad the Browns didn't score a touchdown on that opening drive. 79 yards, 25 carries. The Browns led 17-6. Cincinnati's still pressing. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the backup, to Chad Johnson. Joe Cinco in the end zone. It's a 4-yard pass. The conversion failed after another fumble and a sack. The Browns would get the ball back. And how about that? Phil Dawson, his second field goal of the game. And Derek Anderson happy after this one. Marvin Lewis, not so happy. The Browns go on to win today by a final of 20-12. Derek Anderson, 15-24, 138 yards and 1 touchdown. Jamal Lewis, 79 yards and 1 touchdown. The Browns are now 1-3. The Bengals 0-4. When it comes to defense, a couple of guys with 7 tackles. Romeo can talk about a win tonight.
I thought they played as a team. All phases were involved: offense, defense, special teams. Also, I think we realized that there's a lot of work to be done. We need to do a lot of things, but I thought that this team grew a little bit today in understanding how we have to play the game to give ourselves the best chance. And so we got the monkey off our back, so to speak, that we have won a game now, and really we're not out of the division race, and we don't know what's going to happen down the road, but we know it's not going to be easy.
Touch of optimism. Cliff Lee missed his last start of the year with a stiff neck today. The Indians with a chance to avenge the 05 season with a chance to knock the White Sox out of the playoffs. Didn't happen. The White Sox lived to see another day. Paul Konerko, a great weekend. He had 4 home runs in this series, a big one in the second inning. The White Sox would add 4 more runs. They go on to win 5-1. Johnny Peralta in the last game of the season, 3 for 4. The Twins win today, so that means Chicago heads to Detroit for a makeup game tomorrow. If the White Sox win, they'll host the Twins on Tuesday. The winner will get Tampa Bay. Much, much more coming up on the Toyota Sports Sunday tonight. Reggie Rucker will be here. More on Ohio State, who stayed at number 14 in the AP poll. All right. Thank you very much, Andy. And thank you for watching this edition of News Channel 5 at 6.
Have a great evening, everybody.
Join News Channel 5 for our next broadcast at 11. Until then, visit newsnet5.com for breaking news and Power of 5 weather. Plus, see if your home is ready for the switch to digital TV in February 2009. News Channel 5, on your side.
Your Power of 5 forecast on 98.5 NCX, Cleveland's classic rock.
In the past few weeks, Wall Street's been rocked as banks closed and markets tumbled. But for many of you, the people I've met in town halls, backyards, and diners across America, our troubled economy isn't news. 600,000 Americans have lost their jobs since January. Paychecks are flat, and home values are falling. It's hard to pay for gas and groceries, and if you put it on a credit card, they've probably raised your rates. You're paying more than ever for health insurance that covers less and less. This isn't just a string of bad luck. The truth is that while you've been living up to your responsibilities, Washington has not. That's why we need change. Real change. This is no ordinary time, and it shouldn't be an ordinary election. But much of this campaign's been consumed by petty attacks and distractions that have nothing to do with you or how we get America back on track. Here's what I believe we need to do. Reform our tax system to give a $1,000 tax break to the middle class instead of showering more on oil companies and corporations that outsource our jobs. End the anything goes culture on Wall Street with real regulation that protects your investments and pensions. Fast track a plan for energy made in America that will free us from our dependence on Mideast oil in 10 years and put millions of Americans to work. Crack down on lobbyists once and for all so their backroom deal-making no longer drowns out the voices of the middle class and undermines our common interests as Americans. And yes, bring a responsible end to the war in Iraq so we stop spending billions each month rebuilding their country when we should be rebuilding ours. Doing these things won't be easy, but we're Americans. We've met tough challenges before, and we can again. I'm Barack Obama. I hope you'll read my economic plan. I approve this message because bitter partisan fights and outworn ideas of the left and the right won't solve the problems we face today, but a new spirit of unity and shared responsibility will.
Neighboring state casinos make millions off Ohioans. Now they're paying for false ads to stop Ohio from building its first ever resort casino. Fact, there is no loophole. The official constitutional amendment says it. Ohio's legislature shall authorize a tax of up to 30% on the casino. Fact, $200 million will be fairly distributed to all Ohio counties each year. Ohio's new resort casino will keep Ohioans spending money here instead of there. Yes, on issue 6.
Kirk Schering was appointed to the Ohio Turnpike Commission to ensure highway safety. But for nearly 2 years, he failed to attend a single meeting. Unfortunately, when Schering did show up for work, he voted himself a $9,000 pay raise, but voted to raise gas taxes to 28 cents a gallon. Kirk Schering, showing up for himself. Anybody? Not us. The Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Traffic Center updates are sponsored by Akron Canton Airport, a better way to go.